Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. Today, I would like to talk to you about something a little bit more controversial. Before we jump into that, I would like to ask you a question. Do you consider yourself open minded? Do you consider yourself open minded? Do you consider yourself open hearted? Most people are going to say yes. So then I would follow that with, are you capable of hearing another person's perspective, opinions, and beliefs without being triggered emotionally? Are you capable of hearing somebody else's point of views? And I'm sorry, my dogs are hitting my desk. I apologize for the jittery thing. Are you capable of hearing somebody else's views without being triggered, without getting angry, without getting frustrated, without falling into these lower vibrational emotional states that leave you feeling drained and frustrated and pissed off at the world and pissed off at people that love you, or pissed off at people, period, in general? And really self-reflect on that. Take a moment to really take that in and think about that. With everything going on in the world today, I'm seeing that it's really, really easy for everybody to turn against each other so quickly. Where I believe and know in my heart that if we could stay open-minded and fall back into love, that it wouldn't bother us so much, or it wouldn't bother us that somebody has a different point of view or opinion on things. We're not all meant to have this exact same perspective of every single issue that this world faces. That's not what life is. If everybody on this planet was to line up in a straight line and think, behave, act, feel the exact same way, how utterly boring would that be? Where is the excitement? None of us came here for that. None of us were born to this earth to fit in. I'm going to say that again. Nobody came to this earth. Nobody was born of this earth to fit in. We're not. We're meant to be different and have different point of views and perspectives. And we should be open enough and receptive enough to understand that and to be okay with it. And if you're not okay with that, then that's a you issue. That's not everybody else. And we need to look in the mirror and face that. I apologize for my dog barking. So that spills over into what I would like to talk to you about. With a lot of the research and reading and studying of different materials, something that has resonated so true within my heart is our souls chose our experiences here on this earth before we incarnated. Okay, so let's look at that a little deeper. What I'm saying in layman's terms is your soul chose your challenges before you came here. Every hardship, everything, every joy, every happy moment, every misery, every heartbreak, every ecstatic experience, you chose. Now, I understand that that's extremely hard to grasp because most people are going to say, why would I choose to have these horrific things happen to me, or those, why would I choose the worst experiences? First and foremost, it's hard for our ego mind to grasp and embody that idea that we would choose horrible things for ourselves, whether it's tragedy, whether it's poverty, whether it's anything that you don't like that you've experienced in life. Why would your soul choose that for you? Because your soul knows that you are badass enough to see through the fog, to find the lesson behind the experience. Your soul knew and believed in itself, herself, himself, however you want to refer to yourself, I don't care. Your soul believed in your abilities and your so much that it was willing to incarnate here and experience the horrific things, the bad things, not even just horrific, just bad, circumstances. Your soul believed in you so much that you could see through the fog and find the lesson behind it, no matter what that is. No matter what it is. Your soul chose to come here to grow, to expand. And we don't grow and expand without those challenges. Your soul believes in you, and I do too. So I challenge you, when you're going through a difficult situation, to sit down and reflect of what exactly it is that you could be learning from that situation. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be an easy task, because you're going to have to step outside of yourself. You're going to have to look at things from every perspective, of every angle, like a bird flying in the sky. Fly above yourself, fly above your situation, step outside the box of your life, and look at it from a bigger point of view. What are you supposed to be taking away from it? What could you learn to grow deeper into yourself? And go from there. Again, I apologize for my dogs. I should have shut the door. I should have locked them out. I know next time. But this is something that day in and day out I see, even through social media, through in-person experiences, where people are facing challenges and not feeling like they can overcome it. seeing so much negativity in the world and just falling into fear-based reactions and thinking it's the end of the world. And it's not. Where are we growing as a collective? Where are we evolving as a species? And how can we play our part in our own lives to help, first and foremost, ourselves, and then second of all, everybody else? I ask that you take the time today, even if it's only 5 minutes. I know everybody is busy, and whether it's work, kids, family, whatever it is that you have going on in your life, I ask you to take 5 minutes for yourself, for contemplation of how you could honestly look at things from a different perspective, from outside of yourself, from your own point of view. How can you grow and expand today? How can you be more understanding? What situation is it that you're going through that your soul believed in you so much that you could make it through it? That at the end of the day, that you could come back to forgiveness, that you could come back to love. Where could you grow? On that note, my puppies are starting to play and getting wild. So I love you. Please take that time for yourself today. Be open-minded. Truly be open-minded. I love you. Until next time, be well.